Welcome our 2019 Iron Viz Contestant!
Come on, let's hear it!
3, 2, 1, march!
The winner of the 2019 Iron Viz competition is...
Welcome to the Ultimate Data Showdown. This is Iron Viz.
Our first contestant is Joshua Smith from Ohio.
My name is Joshua Smith. I'm an analytics manager at Cover My Meds. A background in folklore gave me a different understanding of the data. It gave me a different eye for design.
Our next contestant is Lindsay Poulter from New York City.
My name is Lindsay Poulter, and I'm an analytic consultant at Wells Fargo. I started an internship doing analytic development, and they said, hey, we have this new tool that we want to try out called Tableau, and since you're an intern, you have a lot of free time, do you want to play around with it? And ever since then, I've been working as an analytics consultant for various companies.
And our final contestant is Hisham Isaac.
Winning Iron Viz will mean a lot to me. It's a big title and something I'm passionate about. It's something I'll be proud of all my life.
Today, the data set is food data!
My strategy this time will be to create something that looks simple, but it's actually complicated in the back end.
All of the contestants have shown through the feeder competitions that they can communicate well with data. What I'm really looking for is seeing what kind of story they want to bring out and whether that story is a narrow one or one that's kind of broadly applicable.
I don't think I have a full strategy yet, other than memorizing entirely what I want to do and making sure that I don't forget anything along the way.
Sometimes we see people telling actual stories of one type or another, and so you can judge how well each is being done. That's what I have to do as well.
I'm really excited to share this stage with the other two contestants.
Being able to convey and tell a story to basic or new users of Tableau, I really think that's what I'm looking for in the contestants. I always like to say, if my grandmother can understand it, then it's a good dashboard.
I'm feeling confident and excited about Iron Viz, but I'm also feeling nervous about it.
We are looking for a good analysis, demonstrating that the participant has understood the data and has found that story through that analysis.
All right, we are in the last 10 seconds.
Oh my God! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, march! Let's hear it for our 3 incredible contestants!
This all started with a story. I met my best friend in college. She's a first-generation Chinese immigrant. He shared stories of what it was like eating the same dish from his family table growing up in China, and that changed how I saw the world. You see here a map of the world as it's reflected from tabletops of international cuisine restaurants in the United States. I can click on Ohio and see the world map, or Nevada, we're in Las Vegas. What does the world look like from here? These dashboards are about celebrating international cuisine and the people and the stories and the culture and the ingredients behind those things.
My dashboard is the restaurant rival revealer, so it allows the user to choose a brand and look at different metrics related to its location strategy. So right now the dashboard is on Subway, so we can see they have 28,000 different locations across 13,000 different zip codes. When we compare that to its competitors like McDonald's, we can see that there's a pretty big gap. We can contrast this with Starbucks. So you can see that there's 22,000 zip codes that don't have a Starbucks at all. So with my dashboard, you can run this analysis for every single different brand.
So as we know, this data set is about food, and I love eating. And I'm also passionate about traveling and seeing diverse cultures. 2 questions stood out to me. Does proximity influence cuisine dominance in the country? And what is the broad scale of culinary diversity level across countries? On the bottom right here, you can find the bar chart that explains the culinary diversity level. And you can see that 99% of restaurants in Canada are from other countries. And you can see in the top right here, the spread of cuisines in Canada. And you can see that's dominated by Chinese and American. But you can find that English people like India more than the fish and chips. And you can find also high dominance by a neighboring European country. Going all the way to Brazil, high diversity level. Mexico is the second outlier in our data set, because Mexico is the only country in the Americas in our data set that has a strong sense of national identity.
What I love about Josh's dashboard is that when it was finally built and I was able to interrogate it, I found so many insights for the food from different countries. I had a lot of fun playing with this dashboard.
If you're familiar with Lindsay's Tableau public profile, you know that business dashboards are her jam. Your interactivity that is built into this allows you to do deeper analysis, and this is truly a business dashboard.
Isn't it just beautiful? If you notice on the detail, on every design choice conveys a message, conveys part of the story that he wants to tell about interconnectedness. Food is a big part of who we are in terms of our diversity, of our identity, and how those patterns evolve through the different countries. This Viz just really showcases that.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else. The winner of the 2019 Iron Viz competition is... It's a tie! It's Hisham and Joshua Smith!
Everything about that was out of my comfort zone.
It was awesome to see him finally tell his story on stage.
I'm feeling thrilled, honored, humbled. He did a wonderful job getting something built in 20 minutes. To people who think about entering Iron Viz, just be there. Everyone will support you from the community.